we are gearing up for another dirty double, or should that be a tawdry triple? Because poor old Sam's been a dead man walking since Andrew went in for the kill. But never mind, Sam, it's only one more sleep till you can have a, you know. Stop it. It's his words, not mine. And as we exclusively revealed in last night's bots, he is going to be joined by two of either Chanel, Ellie, Hannah, Kieran or Tom. And it's a Thursday. We're opening up our phone lines to the nominees nearest and dearest for eviction agony, dear. They love it. Plus, in an agony of a different kind, Kim Woodburn returns. She's back because the housemates are proper telling off adulterer. But Kim's not the only one with a bit of advice for the class of 2017. Let's meet tonight's panel of starlets. So here to school the housemates in surviving on the D list. She'll show up to anything. It's Lizzie Cundy. Love her. He is back by popular demand, even though he mostly tweets about some villa-based reality show in the Balearics. Don't know what that is. It's Geordie Shore Dreamboat, Nathan Emery. What's that? I do that. You knew he'd be on the show tonight. Do you know why? Because it was written in the stars. It's Russell Grant! And just like Jay-Z, she was late to blow up in the rap game. Unlike Jay-Z, she didn't father Beyonce's twins. Blue Ivy, maybe, but we don't know. It's Honey G! Now, before we get down to debating, there is one burning question I need answering, and that is, what's Honey G been up to lately? So, let's find out in a segment we like to call, What's Honey G been up to? Hi, and welcome to What's Honey G been up to. So, Honey G, what have you been up to?
Yes, it's your girl, Honey G. You can catch my latest single, Hit You With The Honey G, out now on all online platforms. Check the video as well. Get downloading.
And that's what Honey G's been up to. Take care. Go, girl. Right, let's get on with tonight's show. It all kicked off between Andrew and Chanel/Hannah. Nathan, correct me if I've missed something, but what the happened now? Where did that come from?
Right, as far as I'm concerned, Chanel said exactly what I was thinking about Andrew. I don't trust the lad as far as I could throw him.
You don't?
I think, fair enough, it is a game show, we all know that, and he's going to win the money, but the way he's gone about it, I think he's so spineless.
You do?
Like, if I was, like, going to put Sam up for nomination, right, fair enough, yeah, you're going to go, but I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm going to avoid you. I think that he's a coward. He really is. And if anything, he should own what he's done.
You just think he should just own it?
If I'm going to throw someone on the bus, I'm going to admit that I've done it, do you know what I mean? I'm going to own up to that and, like, bask in the glory. Don't sit there and,
you
like,
think he's just turned his back on the whole
I didn't mean
thing?
to. Of course he bloody did.
Russell, Andrew was well and truly on that warpath tonight. Was it a case of, I've got my 33 grand, like, I can do what I want?
Yes.
You know, I'm more interested in what Honey G has been up to.
Yeah!
Does anyone know?
I do.
What Nathan said is so right. When you do something like what he's done, which is fine, it's all part of the game. But the big problem, I think, is that he did what he did with the dosh, but then expected everyone to like him. And money can't buy you love.
Yeah.
Or friends.
Or friends. And that's the problem. So he's kind of got the money, and that's as far as it's going to go for him now. He's not going to be liked.
I wish he took his bags and actually left.
Yeah, that's the second time he has done that, though, just minus the black bin bags the first time round. Honey G, do you think he was being discriminational, bruv?
I don't think there was no discrimination in that. I don't want to hear any of this discrimination stuff or anything like that. You know, Hannah and...
Deborah.
What's his name?
His.
Andrew?
Yeah.
What have you been up to lately, babe?
Sorry, no, just... Hannah and Andrew have come to blows before.
Yeah.
You know, OK, the money might have gone to Andrew's head a little bit, but my personal view... No bullshit. He won that money fair and square. He doesn't owe any of them nothing. I personally think he's got a good chance of winning the whole show.
He can't win it, though.
And he's playing the game.
Win it, though. Because he was the second chance, so he can't physically win.
Right.
So he will be in the final, but he can't physically win it. But I think you've made quite a valid point there. It's a game. He pressed the button.
I've got to say-
You just think he should have.
Right, the way he's gone about it, though, right, yes, it is a game. We all know that. We've all said that from day one. It's Big Brother. But the way he's gone about it, though, it's like, own up to what you've done and, like, fucking be a man about it.
He's done nothing wrong. I don't know what you're asking about. He's done nothing
You
wrong.
don't think he's done nothing
about
wrong?
the whole
Lizzie's
thing.
piping
Listen,
up.
Andrew played the game.
He played the game,
went
that's what
first
he's
on that
done.
buzzer. He didn't do what Hannah did and pressed too soon. He got the money. He knew what he was doing. He's cleverer than what anyone thinks.
Fair enough
And
for that. Fair enough for that, but then stop with the crocodile tears.
Yeah,
Stop with
I
the crocodile
agree with you.
tears.
But Sam, a day later, is like, oh, I should have pressed the buzzer. I'm going to be evicted a day late. You're too slow. Village idiot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's a bit stupid, man.
Andrew was clever. I don't like
Beverly
it.
Knight on
I
the
agree
end
with
there.
you.
Shoulda, woulda,
I
coulda.
agree
She
with
loves
Lizzie.
it.
Thank you, Honey G.
Fair and square.
Thank you, Honey G.
No bullshit.
It's a game.
He played
Get
the
over
game.
it. I do need to say, though, can we just appreciate Isabel's role in this massive argument for a moment? Have a little look. So they're all having a big old grass. She's having a tan. She's having a tan, isn't she? She is loving it. They're going to town. Lizzie, go after your own heart,
I go
surely.
after my own heart, doing a fake tan when all the drama's kicking off. Good on her. But she is also cleverer than you think. Let me tell you, she's very wise and she's doing all the right things, very selfless, doing all the acts, but really knows, you know, she's the winner. I really do think she's playing a good game.
You think she's the
playing
winner?
a good game.
Well-
and has got a hell of a tan. I'm a bit jealous.
Hell of a
actually,
tan. I mean, yours real, but I mean, she's layering it up, girl. Do you know
Mine's
what
a
I mean?
welding space. I'm not doing it. Sorry, but
I'm going to give credit where credit's due. Big Brother played an absolute blinder with them T-shirts. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, tensions were running high.
Yeah.
And it was so simple. It was just a T-shirt. Let's start with Chanel. She wasn't bothered, though, honest. She wasn't bothered. No, she weren't bothered. No, she weren't bothered. Russell, is she rude, irritating and messy, as her T-shirt says?
Well, you see, I think anybody who likes their nan like she does can't be all bad.
They are. None of it.
But the one thing that really got to me, talking about the messy bit, was when she'd been in the boudoir and she came out and then she said to Ellie and Sam, who were going in next, make sure they've changed the sheet.
Yes.
That's a nice person.
That's a nice person.
Very considerate person.
You'd have done that.
I wouldn't have told someone to change the sheets personally, but I think that just goes to say she's a
She
lot
just
better than me.
wanted them to know that, you know, they
She's
did.
a bit of nookie.
Yeah.
I
there
think
was
she's
something-
been more considerate than that.
But
She's
would
been
you
a woman,
say-
a gentlewoman.
Would you say the same, Nathan, as Chanel, when she said, put it in there?
Oh, Russell, you don't know what I would have said.
Yeah,
would
I
you?
mean, but you can see that on
I
another
wasn't
show.
talking personally.
Let's talk about Ellie for a minute, because she admitted to nominating Chanel for her comments about being in other people's shadows, but Chanel says she was just looking out for a friend. So, Lizzie, who do you think's been more hard done by then out of Chanel and Ellie with this sort of fracas going on?
I actually really like Ellie. I have to say, I think she's been genuine from the start.
Not a lot of claps
I'm
there.
sorry. Thank you, guys.
Not a lot.
Right, she's been genuine from the start, and I do feel for her for the whole Sam thing, because I think she's been played. She has.
I've got to come to you. Everyone's piping up. Who's piping up? Go on.
No, I've totally had enough of her now. I did feel sorry for her. There's been enough tears, enough to-ing and fro-ing. I like you, Sam. No, I don't like you, Sam. I want to snog you, Sam. And then going and crying to the girls. I don't know what I want to do. I do know what I want to do.
Oh, yeah, go on, darling. Go on, Tracy Julie.
He's a bloke at the end of the day. If she thinks when he goes out Friday he's going to sit in his hotel room, she's got nothing coming. He'll be with some girl.
You reckon he will?
She's very insecure. That's why she wants to keep holding her and hope he'll stay in the hotel room, please.
God, the tides have really turned on Ellie.
She is my winner. She's true
No,
to
she
herself.
can't possibly
Love
win.
her.
No.
Oh, it's all kicking off in here tonight. God, I'm earning me money tonight. I do have to say, though, with all this was going on, I know it was quite upsetting for them both, but I did enjoy Ellie's off-the-shoulder take on the T-shirt. Didn't she do a good job? Look! Did she do a good job with that? No, Hannah nominated her for just drinking and kissing all day. Is there anything wrong with drinking and kissing all day?
Right, drinking all day, no, that's fine. But kissing all day, that is all she does. She doesn't really get involved. She doesn't really do much. And I'm getting bored of watching her and Sam. It's so repetitive. It's boring.
You think it's a bit boring now?
I'm over it now. I can't actually wait. Like, I like Sam, but I can't wait for him to leave and her to get back to being herself and actually being funny.
Do you think she will?
Yeah.
I think without a bloke, she hasn't really got that much of a personality.
Gone too far.
So that's
Really?
yeah.
You think she's going tomorrow? Oh,
No.
dear. Well, let's talk about Kieran quickly. He was accused of not making the most of his experience in the house, and he weren't too happy about it being written on a T-shirt either. Russell, this is the first time he's been put up by his fellow housemates. Has Kieran been coasting, which is what Raf said?
Raf said that.
Raf said Kieran's been coasting.
You don't like Raf, do you?
Well, the trouble is with Raf, I do an impression of Raf every time there's a close-up.
He does just sit back, doesn't he, and just watch.
And, well, you know, I think that's a bit like the kettle calling the pot black. I think Kieran basically has been... A lot of people on Big Brother, I've watched it all over the years, they tend to sit back and try to squeeze through the middle and win at the end.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a coaster.
But a lot of people play that game. But I think for Raf to say that about Kieran is a bit off. I think Kieran now is beginning to realise there's 1 week to go and he's now got to put up a fight and show us what he's got.
You reckon?
And we'll see. But for me, it's between the three girls.
You're disagreeing.
Ellie, Chanel or Isabel.
I'm Team Kieran all the way.
You're Team Kieran?
I'm Team Kieran all the way. And I'll tell you why, because I think he's been himself the whole time. And the last few weeks, I think, where everyone else has started to go, fake Chanel started to get exposed. He started to come to the forefront now of the show. I think he hasn't changed at all.
But can you see what people are saying, though, where he has been a little bit in the background of most things? He's not got involved in arguments.
He's not trying to be anything other than himself. He's just being Kieran. And as a result of that, you've got fake Chanel, fake Raf, fake this, fake that, fake everyone else going round. And Kieran's like, I'm not being anyone else apart from myself.
No.
I'm going to actually have an argument with you about this, right?
Here we go.
Listen, this is Big Brother. This is Big Brother. You don't want someone who's just going to course through, being, oh my God, I don't want to get involved in the arguments, do this. You can call them fake all you want, but they're entertaining, and that's why we all watch the show. As far as I'm concerned, if
Chanel's not entertaining. Chanel's an irritating little itch, which you just want to flick off. Chanel is not entertaining in the
listen,
slightest.
you're talking about her now. You're talking about her.
I'd rather not talk about her. I'd rather talk about Kieran. I'd rather talk about Kieran. Sorry, Chanel's just a go. Get Chanel.
On that note, give yourselves a round of applause. It's got like news night in here. Coming up, I've got the latest Buzz headlines, including news on an unhappy birthday for Chanel, and she never leaves home without an envelope, you know, just in case someone needs one opening. Lizzie Cundy, our golden girl, is going to be giving our soon-to-be ex-housemates and all aspiring D-listers a lesson on how to make the most of those 15 minutes of fame. We'll see you straight after this break. To Big Brother's bit on the side. Coming up, Lizzie Cundy is going to be telling me why she loves the D-list, sorry, and how to use it to your advantage. But now it's time for tomorrow's headlines in today's Box Village News. OK, our top stories tonight. Everyone's ignoring Chanel. Ellie reveals all about kissing Sam. And Chanel gets the surprise of her life. So first up at 9:45 this morning, Big Brother set the housemates a little task to celebrate Chanel's birthday. Now, I don't know about you, but I really hope Charlotte ain't making this one up.
Wake up. We need to ignore Chanel all day for her to get a birthday party. Don't sing to her. We need to ignore Chanel all day for her to get a birthday party tonight. Don't sing happy birthday to her. If she goes on about it, you need to tell her that she's being really boring.
Not one fucking person has said happy birthday, apart from you. Just me and you at my party. Pussy, pussy. Just me and you at my party.
Oh, as always, Chanel's most reliable friend, her pussy. Then at 1:19... Stop it, please. It sounds like the cat with the rollers in. Then at 1:19, whilst cleaning the floor, the conversation turned dirty.
You look like a wild animal.
Is it weird that I'm getting off on this? That's how long it's been since I've had sex. I'm literally getting turned on by
getting all this shit up.
Are you wet? Yes. Can you feel it when you get wet?
Yeah. Can you? Ellie's fucking hoping that she's out this Friday so she can get laid.
What's that?
You in a case.
Yeah.
It like, I can feel it like goes. It's like got a pulse like doo 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 doo.
Just like Sam, I've got no idea what to say to that, genuinely. Moving swiftly on, finally at 3:40, Chanel received the birthday attention she's been craving all week.
This is really disturbing. This is really scary. I don't like this.
That's why it was not talking to you today. 'Cause it's
I don't like these face masks because they're really scary.
Happy birthday, Chanel.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. I know you're missing family.
I know.
That's why obviously today. Do you not realise it today?
I thought people were being a bit rude, but
that's why.
I just thought it was because of nominations.
Oh, good one, Big Brother, who had us going all day, and they all lived happily ever after. No, we don't know about that. And that's tonight's Sports Village News. Now listen up. The A-list is so last year, darling. If you really want to raise that profile and get your social numbers up, you've got to get on the D-list. Am I right? Yeah. So it's time for this. It's the picture that kills me.
I love that
picture. Give it up for Lizzie Cundy. Now, listen, Lizzie Cundy. It is a rare breed of housemate that goes on to D-list superstardom. I mean, for every Nikki Graham, there's a Bonnie Holt, and there, and for every Brian Bello, there is a Rachel Rice. Am I right? Yes. What makes a great D-lister, in your opinion?
Well, a D-lister needs to go to the opening of an envelope. OK? You've got to go to everything. And also, you've got to get friends with an even more famous person, so you get pictured.
Right, so this picture thing...
Yes.
Is it all about getting packed?
Yes, you've got to do this. Watch.
Go on.
You've got to do that.
Oh, it's like a catalogue shoot. Look.
Yeah, you've got to do all of that. But grab yourself a famous person, and if they even don't want to be pictured with you, elbow your way in. You know?
Yeah, but how'd you get into them photos, Lizzie? I've never done all of this.
Darling, there's a way. There's always a way. Even if you've got to jump over the barrier.
Right, so Rihanna's there.
Yes.
Rihanna's there. I'm in a restaurant. Rihanna's in front of me. She's leaving. What do I do to get in that picture with Rihanna?
You go up to Rihanna and go, oh, my goodness, I love you. Can we take a quick selfie? Da-da. And then you post it and say, my best friend, Rihanna, having a nice dinner. There's always a way, OK? You've got to be clever. You've got to be clever. And also, turn up to an event and make sure you're wearing the same outfit as another D-lister.
This wasn't so about outfits. Like, how can you make sure, to be a D-list celeb, what outfit should you be wearing?
Well, it's always good to do a nip slip.
Oh, yeah.
And a little blunder, you know.
Oh, a little wardrobe malfunction.
It happens.
What, are you
It's
telling me
happened to
these are made up? Like, they're premeditated?
It can happen. It happens to the best of us, darling. And also, if you can dress the same as another celebrity, another housemate, go to the same event in the same outfit.
Oh, no.
Now, I know 2 celebrities that have been in the Big Brother house.
Yeah.
And they wore the same event.
Yeah.
2 friends of mine.
I know who it is.
Yes.
Was it Amy Charles and Trisha Penrose?
Oh!
Yeah, it was. I know this story.
I was told not to say the name.
I know that story.
OK. It got...
Trisha was mortified.
Trisha was mortified, but it got press everywhere.
It did get press.
It was on the front page of the Daily Mail.
Yeah, other newspapers are available for you, darling.
They are, darling. But it went everywhere, so wear the same outfit.
Right, well, listen, forget about the outfit.
Yes.
For Ellie, it's all about the followers.
It
so
is,
she's
darling.
all about the followers. At her last count, she had about 49 4,000 Twitter followers, and she's got 145,000 on Instagram.
What? Is that more than you?
No, darling.
Sorry. Just asking.
How important are socials for when our housemates become ex-housemates?
They are beyond important. You've got to be posting every pic, every brand will want to know you. You've got to put the Instagram name. You've got to be doing it all the time. It's going to raise your followers, get a celebrity in, double bubble.
Oh.
OK? So you've really got to be clever. And Ellie has got a lot of followers, whether you like it or not, Ryland.
Oh, no, I like it. I'm happy for her.
They're up there, OK? They're beating Andrews.
Right, so once they're out, they've got all their socials up, they're tweeting, their Instagram, and they're doing all of this.
Yes.
What sort of events are the events to be seen at?
Well, it's not good to be seen at the same event as another housemate.
Oh.
You need to be a bit different.
OK.
Get in there. I'm worried for Sam because if he had an event, he'd probably get the wrong address, wrong clothing, and wouldn't know what day it was. So you've got to be a bit clever. Sorry, single Sam. But you've really got to choose your events and make sure you post and be seen with the right people. Even if you've got to elbow your way in. How do you think I've done it?
How do you think she's done it?
Come on.
We have a laugh about it, but you're a clever one, I know you.
I am.
Well, listen, let's take all of that into consideration. So we've got what to wear, we've got the socials, we've got the earning power from what you can do from it all with the brand. If we had to list your top 3 D-listers from our housemates, where would we go? Let's start with number 3.
Number 3, guys. Are you ready? OK, it's got to be Isabel.
Isabel!
Now, there's nothing fake about her but a tan. Now, she loves the suntan. And maybe overdoing the suntan just a little bit, do we think?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But we've got to say, she loves a fake tan. Mine's real tonight, by the way.
Yeah,
but,
I know you're
hey, I love a fake tan.
But she's got a bright future.
She's got a bright future, orange face. You've got to love her.
Can't love him more. Who's number 2?
It is the one and only Andrew. Andrew! Back, sack and crack. OK, we're cracking on. He's going to open every, male grooming salon. All those with the hairy bums are going to go to Andrew's salon.
So Andrew could be the face of hairy arseholes.
And you've got to have balls to be in showbiz, and we've seen those balls.
We've seen these balls, and we've seen more than just these balls, may I just say.
Right.
And lastly, who is the top of your D-list?
Ta-da! It is the one and only Chanel.
Chanel!
Too glam to give a damn. Now, her eyelashes have been through so much and they've stayed on.
How have her eyelashes stayed on that long?
Super glue beyond super glue. They have stayed on in a romp. She's been in the tub. There's been tears, tantrums, laughter. Those eyelashes haven't moved.
So she could be the face of lashes.
She is the face of lashes. Oh, Chanel. Do you not think?
David, well, listen, Lizzie, I have learned so much from you in such a small space of time. Do you have a Lizzie Cundy, everyone? Kiss her kiss. Kiss her kiss. Love her. Sit down. Make yourself comfortable. Love her. Right, stay tuned, because after the break, we're going to be mellowing out with the friends and family for a bit of eviction agony. But now, give me a beat.
Yo, Ryland G and Honey Clark New. Dirty Double, dropping some box beats.
It's all kicking off, it ain't even funny, cause they've all got their minds on that.
Honey, sweet, sweet honey.
No money, honey. Not unbelievable.
Andrew's feeling hooks about taking the cash, or maybe it's because of his itchy rash. Sam was stupid for not stealing the pot, but will he ever find Ellie's
Honey G-Spot?
No, just G-Spot. Not Honey, just G-Spot. Unbelievable. Can you believe this?
Raph met Josie, now he's stirring things up. My back cat buddy, yo, Raph, what's up? The hurricane stopper couldn't stop blowing chunks, and Kieran was pissed cause he had to swap bunk. Eating all these eggs gave Hannah the sobs, and Izzy told the world she sucks at blowjob. Deb's not fussed, she just likes taking part. Has she given up on winning Kieran's heart? No love lost between Charlotte and Chanel. When Char shaved a bitch, Jake rang Chanel's bell. Dinner and champagne, they drank a lot. Then Jake put it in her sweet
honey pot.
I'll give you that one. Honey pot.
Stick to rapping, yeah?
Okay.
There's 5 of them up and no one can hide. Who goes on Friday? You decide.
This week, it's a double eviction. Chanel, Ellie, Hannah, Kieran and Tom all face the public vote. Who goes, you decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. For Chanel, add 02. For Ellie, add 05. For Hannah, add 06. For Kieran, add 10. For Tom, add 16. Calls to the long number will cost 50p plus your network access charge. Calls to the short number will cost 50p. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. If you're watching on catch-up after that or outside the UK, please don't vote. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Welcome back to tonight's Big Brothers bit on the side. Now, with the end almost in sight, we have called in the big guns for one last pep talk. Wind your neck in, dears, because it's time for Kim Woodburn!
You know, if you want to see yourself in the final week, if you're being yourself and the public like yourself, you'll win.
Oh, it won't be me, 'cause I'm shit.
I'll tell you who I think's themselves. I know they are. Isabel.
Izzy! Fucking boring in this house.
Forget the girl's tan. She tells it as it is. See, I like that.
Role model to your son, though, let's be honest. Are you not going to apologise? No.
Now, Raph, he might be cute and crafty, and he wants to win. But I believe if it meant doing somebody a horrific, horrible trick, he wouldn't do it.
The guys often use my shower gel.
Oh my gosh, what do you put in there now?
Fake tan.
Fake tan.
Brilliant. Tom, you're a bit of a lost spirit in there, aren't you? You've got a terrible complex about your height.
Have you ever heard the story of David and Goliath? Fucking David wins. Boom. Don't underestimate the little one.
Stop having a complex. Accept you're a nice-looking man, you keep your body beautiful, don't be so stupid. Charlotte, you know, you're a respectable girl. Unfortunately, you're terribly boring.
It's so minimal, the shit that kicks off in here. That's why I don't get involved.
Well, you sat there with this resting bitch face all the time.
It's just my face.
The little things you have said. You're trying to fit in with the company. The longer you know the girls, you're trying to have a bit of vulgarity.
When was the last time you fingered yourself?
My vagina's throbbing.
Chanel, listen, lovey, will you stop with this filthy, vile talk?
Help! Help!
It's gross. Stop it. It's not clever.
I swear, there's no one like you in this house.
Right now in that house, it's anybody's win, really.
You should always play the game because you never know the consequences.
Let's wait and see.
Indeed, that's just wait and see. Now listen, Woodburn's got our own brand of tough love for the housemates, but with the friends and family, we like to be a little bit more delicate in a little segment I like to call Eviction Agony. Welcome back, viewers. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. On the line, I believe we have some troubled callers who are concerned about the fate of their loved ones, dear. You know. That's including, obviously, Chanel, Kieran, Ellie, Tom and Hannah. Now, all of them face public humiliation tomorrow night, and their friends and family would give anything to avoid this. So joining us on the line first is Chanel's Nana, Viv. Viv, are you there?
Yes.
Hello, Viv. How are you, darling?
All right to you, Rylan.
I'm not too bad, my love. Nana, Viv, we have missed you, darling. It's Chanel's birthday today. Are you missing her more than ever?
Yeah, it's the first one in 25 years I've missed.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Viv. Are you coping?
Yeah, I've just had a vodka and lemonade.
Good luck to you, Viv. Good luck to you, darling. They're fans of you in here. Listen, Viv, a couple of housemates nominated her because she's too loud. How'd you deal with her volume at home?
We're all alike. We have to shout because Grandad's deaf and he won't use his hearing aid. So, but she doesn't shout like she does on there.
No, not at home.
She does, but not all the time.
Not all the time. Viv, I've got to ask you, and I'm sorry to ask you this, but, you know, we have to do it. What did you make of Chanel's sleepover with Jake?
Well, she's always said, if ever on TV, I would only snog hugs and flirting.
Yeah.
Never have sex, Nana, I promise.
Yeah.
But she did it, didn't she?
She
But
did.
we couldn't actually see them. We could hear a bit, couldn't we?
Yeah, we
there
could.
again. When I've crept up the stairs, I've heard bits. So.
Oh, all right, Viv.
Yeah.
Viv, listen, I'm going to go, darling. We've got a lot of callers, but God bless you and be lucky. All right, Viv, give it up for
Okay.
Nana Viv. God bless her. I believe now we can speak to Kieran's dad, Gary. Gary, are you there?
I am, Robin. How are you?
Hi, Gary. I'm really great. Thanks for asking. Gary, Kieran's managed to avoid being put up by his housemates up until this point. Where's he gone wrong this week?
I don't think he has, Robin, really. I think he gets on with most of the people and most of the housemates and everybody he comes in contact with, but I think he's not been nominated for eviction before, but I think as it gets nearer to the final, all the housemates will be looking to evict anyone that's sort of competitive or popular, and that's whether it's with the housemates or the public. I think it's just a game, Robin.
Well, a couple of the housemates nominated him because he's been coasting through. Is he normally this quiet, Gary?
I think with Kieran, what you see is what you get. He's a pretty genuine lad, and he doesn't involve himself in other people's arguments that don't sort of concern him. So he does love a laugh and he's competitive, but there are some big personalities in there, Al, and I think that can reflect on anybody that's not sort of attention-grabbing.
I agree, Gary. Well, Gary, we wish you the best of luck. Give it up for Gary, everyone. Thank you, Gary.
Cheers, Alan.
You're welcome. Oh, I believe our next caller is Ellie's mum, Julie. Julie, you there?
Hello, are you all right?
Hello, Ju. You do sound like your daughter, don't you?
I know, we do sound very alike.
You do. I can confirm this is not a live link with the diary room with Ellie. This is actually her mum, Julie. Julie, there's been quite a few comments about Ellie being a bit of a messy little cow in the house. Does she normally leave her knickers lying around at home?
She does, but she's used to me being there to pick them up for her, so really I should have gone in the house to sort of tidy up for it. It's my fault.
No, it's not your fault. I've just got to ask you, though, things are still bubbling away with her lover boy Sam, aren't they?
They are.
They are, but would you be happy to have him as a son-in-law?
Ellie's not ready to get married yet, but I do know that we will have him round for a cup of tea and maybe go out for dinner with him.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear. I, for one, would love to be there. Julie, we wish you the best of luck. For Julie, everyone. Thank you, dear.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye, darling.
Bye.
Yes, I believe our next caller is Tom's dad, Anthony. Anne, are you there?
I am, yeah.
Hi, Anne.
Yeah.
How are you?
Not too bad. Yourself?
I'm very well. Thank you so much for asking. We saw your son beat all the odds when he ate 10 fermented eggs this week. Have you ever been prouder?
I have, yeah.
Oh, okay.
When he said he was doing the eggs for Deborah and her daughter to win the money, when he sacrificed his treats for the girls to get pampered, those are the things that make me proud. With his mum's cooking, like those eggs are nothing, mate.
He is a good egg, pardon the fun. And Isabel nominated him because she thinks he's struggling and missing home. Has he always been a bit of a homeboy?
He is indeed, yeah. He got a moped for his 16th birthday as a kid, and he done 2,000 miles around the village, love him.
Oh, just round the village. Well, Anthony, hopefully you won't be back in that village soon enough to rack up another mile. Good luck tomorrow. Give it up for Anthony, everyone. Thanks, Anne. God bless. Yes. Our final caller is Hannah's cousin, Oyen. Oyen, are you there?
Hi, I'm here.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Oyen, she pressed the button, didn't she, to win the 18K? How gutted were you that she didn't get there faster?
Extremely. Like, I was actually screaming. Like, my heart was actually pounding. But you know what? Fair is fair, and Andrew got it.
He did get it. He did get it. It was just before that beep, wasn't it? God bless her. Deborah, though, on the other hand, suggested today that she might leave if Hannah went tomorrow. Now, they'd said previously that neither of them would leave. Do you think she would actually go?
Do you know what? Deborah's very loyal to her family, and her family comes first. But I feel like if Hannah talked Deborah down and said, no, Deborah, stay, then Deborah would stay. But if Hannah showed a vulnerability that she does want Deborah to come with her, then I feel like Deborah will, like, quit the game and just go with her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Oyen, it's just such a sad scenario for everyone involved. I wish you the best of luck. Give it up for Oyen, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, sure. Sadly, we've run out of time. A massive thank you to all the family and friends who called in this evening and to everyone at home who's supporting our housemates from the comfort of their sofas. if you've been affected by any of tonight's issues, please don't go to our website because there's still no information there. Thank you so much. Until next time, I've been Ryland Clark-Neal. Take care. Still to come, I'm going to be revealing what happened when Isabel finally got her filthy little mitts on Sam, and our panel are going to be making their eviction predictions. I will see you straight up in front. Welcome back to Big Brothers on the Side. Stay tuned for what can best be described as a series of fart noises, and that's just the stuff that comes out of my mouth, allegedly. I'm just reading what's in there. But now it's time for an exclusive. It's a good one.
Looking hella attractive right about now. Wow.
I'm stealing him.
Oh. Sam, don't change your body, man. Don't eat too much, don't eat too less. This is perfect. Wow. You should have looked in this direction a long time ago.
Sam can't make the party tonight.
Okay, next leg. Look how much better that looks.
Yeah, that
from
does
one
look
to
a
the
lot
other.
better. But if he was gonna do it for himself, would he take
Okay,
off
take.
everything and do, including his penis?
Yeah.
Wow. The private area. That's serious.
Oh, someone's turning green, and it ain't the one with the tan on. Naive, now even Hannah seems to be getting in on the action. I mean, Ellie's having a meltdown, isn't she?
I'm not going to lie, if that was the lad I was getting with, I'd be pretty pissed off as well.
Would ya?
She's always had a thing against, like, that... What's her name again? Isabel. She's always had a thing against her, though, saying that she's the other girl, that you could have run off and leave me. Now, she's doing his fake tanning. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'd probably fake tan Sam if you asked me to do it.
No, where are? Honey, I mean, is Sam's look on fleek, do you think, yo?
Bless Ellie for getting a bit gel, you know. You know, but she obviously cares about him a lot. I'd just be interested to see how she kind of survives without him, how she copes.
Well, that's if she's still in there. I mean, she might be walking out the door with him. Russell, fan of fake tan? Keep it clean.
I ran out by my belly button.
Oh, he's run out by his belly button.
When I did Strictly, I refused to go in there in them paper pads.
Oh, I'd love to see you in a pair of paper pads, I would. Oh, well, it's how we heard from their nearest and dearest earlier, so now it's time for our panel and our audience to talk about each housemate up for eviction. We have got 55 seconds on the clock for each housemate. Now, the house might be full of falls and complications, but it's also full of diarrhoea, according to Andrew. So when the time's up, oh, God, I know where we're going with this. We're going to hear a sound just like this. Great. Wow. Educational show, guys. What happened to that? Refresh. Right, let's begin. First up is Ellie. Start the clock. Lizzie, Ellie, what
Ellie's got to stay. She's been natural from the start. She's a genuine girl. And I think she's very likeable. Out of all of them in there, she's the most likeable. You can't not like her. Come on, keep her in.
Nathan.
I think it'd be nice to see what she's like without Sam. That's all I have to say about
There you go, Russell.
I just love Ellie because she makes me laugh, she makes me smile. And when she said that the best night in is having a gin and tonic with her mum in Castleford, that's a good girl.
Lovely. Honey G, Ellie.
She's quite real, she's quite genuine, you know, she's a bit of a sensitive soul as well. So, yeah, I mean...
You'd like to see her stay?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I think that she's got, you know, what it takes, you know, to go the full hog.
Pick up yourself. Luna.
I disagree. I'm seeing a different girl to everybody else. I think she's boring. I think she'll be the first one...
Oh, sorry, Luna. How dare you? Right, let's talk about Tom now. Start the clock. Honey G, let's start with you. Tom, what are you making of Tom?
Tom, you are so boring. I just can't bear to watch you a moment longer.
Not a fan of Tom.
No.
Not a fan of Tom, Russell.
He's just got to go.
Well, you know, when he first started and wanted to be chosen by the public and was chosen by the public, it's because he was going to be fun. Yeah. But that chat you had with his dad, that on his moped, he's done 2,000 miles round the same village. He's the only boy in the village.
He's the only one who's done 2,000 miles. Nathan, Tom.
Tom has little man syndrome. He's trying to make up for something that he really lacks in, and as far as I'm concerned, that's a personality. So I think he should actually go.
You think he should go, Lizzie?
Dull, has to go. A non-entity. Sorry.
Not a fan of Tom. Tom.
I absolutely love Tom. I think, he got...
Oh, dare you, filthy. All right, let's move on to Chanel. Start the clock. Lizzie, Chanel.
I love Chanel. Anyone that can keep those eyelashes on, as long as she has. She's had a romp, everything. They've stayed on, and I think and she loves her nan.
Loves her nan, Nathan.
Right, Chanel is my ultimate favourite. She's glam from the minute she gets up to the time she goes to bed. She's hilarious. I'd love to go on a night out with her, and I think out of everyone, she's the most genuine.
You think she's the most genuine, Russell?
Well, you see, she's another Ellie, but from the other side of the Pennines. We've got a Yorkshire girl and a Lancashire girl, and near the twain shall meet. But she is funny, and when she was trying to teach everybody the slut drop, that did make me laugh, and I
Sophie Kasai invented that, I'd just like to say as well.
Oh, copyright. Honey G, Chanel.
As long as Chanel doesn't obviously pursue a career in singing or... I'm sorry, but it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good.
Honey G, please. Oh, dear life, that just happened. Let's move on to Hannah now. Start the clock. Let's start with you guys. Hannah.
Split her sister up. No, get her out.
You think split the sisters up?
She's boring. Get her out. I like Hannah. I like Hannah. I think she should stay in. I think she's been... No, I think you lot have seen her... Look, she's not boring. No, she's not boring, and she's just been defending herself. When other people do it, nobody says
You've been defending yourself, Lizzie. Hannah.
No, Hannah, up and down, unpredictable. I don't know what temperament she's going to have. No.
Nathan.
Disagree. I think she's very entertaining. She might be moody, she might be arsey all the time, but I like watching her on TV.
Russell Grant.
I'm not so sure about Hannah. I love Deborah because Deborah gives great advice. So maybe Hannah needs to go because I want to see what Deborah would do.
Honey G?
I'd like to see Hannah stay a bit longer. You know, I like watching her when she's trying to wind Andrew up. She winds a few people up because she always manages to keep a poker face on.
Honey G! All right, let's move on to Kieran. Start the clock. Honey G, Kieran.
Kieran's got to go. He's just as boring as Tom. I can't bear to watch him one moment longer. You got to go because you're just boring.
No, that's what Honey G says. Russell, Kieran.
I have a feeling that Kieran may be a Virgo, and do you know why? Because when he was told to move the cottage from Thorn to Rose, or the other way round, the most important thing was he needed clean sheets, and who can blame him?
Who can blame him in that house, Nathan?
I like lads that can stand up for themselves and stand up for their friends. And he doesn't stand up for bloody anyone. He walks out the room and pretends nothing's happening, so I think he should go as well.
You think he should go, Lizzie?
I agree. If he sits on the fence anymore, it gets splinters up his bum. He is so... No, sorry.
Kieran.
Kieran has to say he's genuine, he's real. I find him hilarious. I think he's great TV, and I think he's brilliant. I love him.
Oh! Right, very quickly, down the panel, I've got 10 seconds. Who do you want out tomorrow night? Honey G, go.
Tom.
Russell.
Hannah, Tom.
Nathan.
Tom.
Lizzie.
Tom.
Who do you want out? Time's up. That is it for tonight. A massive thank you to my panel and our fantastic audience. What a show. I'm back tomorrow after the main show. I'm going to be catching your latest three of it, please. It's only a three-parter. Plus, it's all right, Old Sausage Fest. Tom Reed-Wilson, Kieran Richardson, Jane Lynch and Dane Bowers. It's my kind of deal. Let's see you tomorrow.